I started wrestling a couple of years only, and my brother Raymond's the one who got me in Atlanta. When I had a huge altercation in the WWF with the British Bulldogs, a big bully situation, my brother Raymond was there to back me. He may not be tall, but I guarantee you his balls touched the ground. I'm going to say that I couldn't tell you how my career has been so great thanks to my brother Raymond. Just that it's worth an applaud, because my brother Raymond. I could tell you one story real fast that I always go back to. It always makes me laugh. It's when I became the Mountie. And that was a story that I'll never forget, because they were doing vignettes in those days. Before the talent came in the territory, they had for weeks after week, they had me, Gene Oldham, and Jesse the Body Ventura. They were saying, well, you know, me, Gene, coming to the WWF soon is the Mountie from Canada. Let's go check it out. And then the next thing you know, you have a giant screen, and they were filming these vignettes before my character came out. And they had me in a park in Canada. I was on my horse, and hold that right. I was on my horse. It's about a minute and a half vignette. I'm sitting on my horse like this, and I got my Mountie suit on, my Mountie hat. In those days, the big boss man was killing everybody, an American cop from county Georgia. And so Vince had the idea of making, hey, a Canadian cop against an American cop, this is going to be good. And so the vignette starts, I'm on my horse like this, and there's this American that pulls down beside me, a young American, and he's got his girlfriend in the car. And he puts the window down, and I'm on my horse, very serious, very arrogant, I have a very arrogant character. And I'm like this, and so he pulls up beside me, and he puts the window down, he says, excuse me, officer. I'm not an officer, I'm the Mountie. The guy looks at me like this, and then he looks at his girlfriend and says, boy, I think we got a funny one here. So he looks back up to me, he says, excuse me, Mr. Mountie. He says, we're going back to the United States and we're lost. Can you tell us how to get back home? And I'm on my horse. I look down at him and I go, I get off my horse. And I go in front of the car and say, follow me. And I bring him, he gets out of the car, he looks at his girlfriend like, should I get out? The girlfriend says, come on, pussy, get out. So the guy, well, he didn't say that in the vignette. So the guy gets out of the car, and I say, come here. So I bring him in front of my horse, and I take the face of my horse like this underneath the chin. And I look at him, I say, you see this part of my horse? It always points to Canada. And I go to the other end of my horse and I pick up the tail. And you can see the camera right in the ass of the horse. And then I say, you see this part of my horse? It always points to the U.S. I gotta tell you, you Americans don't have a sense of humor.